Hi, welcome once again to the next video demonstration of OsTicket post-installation setup. So in this video, we're going to be showing you what to do and how to set up your OsTicket after installation. So basically, it involves the creation of roles, departments, agents, users, and so on. So let's dive straight into the video. So first of all, what you're going to do is to log in to your admin panel. And to do that, well, you're going to click this link here, which which is going to take you exactly to this place. And once you're here, what you do is to log in with the username you created while installing the OsTicket. Well, that's what I'm going to do right away by clicking login. So once I click login, it's going to take me. So once you log into OsTicket, you're going to see this dashboard. You're going to see this area. This is the agent. Sorry, this is the admin panel where you're going to be configuring all the things you want to do for the post-installation setup. So the first thing you're going to do is to set up the role, to configure roles. And to do that, you need to click on the agent and then go to the roles. So as you can see, we have a few rows here which are installed by default. What you do next is to add a new role. And we're going to be adding a new role. So roles are basically permissions, the level of permissions that are given to the agents in terms of tickets that comes into the system. So let's start with our first role. We're going to call it the senior admin or super admin. But let's use the word senior admin, senior admin. And we're going to give it all the permission because it is the super admin, the supreme admin here. So let's call it senior admin. And we're going to click all the permission here to allow it to be able to do all these things. And we go into the next one. That's a tax. We're going to click all here. And the knowledge base all. And I'm going to say add role. So that's the senior admin. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is to add department. Let's go to department by clicking the department tab there. And we can see we have two by default. We have the system default, support default, and we have the maintenance. So we're going to add one more, the system administration. System administration, we'll have it here waiting. So I'm going to click it, and I'm going to create it right away. Okay, so we can see our department has been created. That's the system administration. So what next? We're going to be creating teams. As you can see, team is already open here. So we'll just click it, and we're going to add one more team. Since we already have a level 1 support, let's add the level 2 support. Level 2 support, we have it here waiting. And members, we want to add anyone or any member into the level 2 support. Let me add myself here and create team. Good. So as you can see, the team has been created. The next thing we're going to do is to give access to users in order to be able to create tickets. And how do we do that? Is we're going to go to setting, click users, and the only thing we're going to do, this is pretty simple, just click required registration to log in and create ticket. So this basically allows any user to create ticket, but they need to register in order to log in and then create ticket. So that's simple. And I'm going to click save changes. And after that, so as you can see, that is done. The next thing to do is to create agents. So I'm going to go to agents. Remember, we're still on the admin panel. I'm going to go to agent, add new agent. So, and let's say, what are we going to name our agent here? Oh yeah, we have Jane Cruz. Let's name her Jane Cruz. Now our email address, Jane help desk is now. Okay, so we've done that. And we're gonna set up a password. But let's just give her the username first. So we'll have Jane. So let's give her Jane underscore admin. And I'm gonna set password. We're gonna set a password for it. I don't know password, the same password we have here. That's password 777. So that's password 7777. That is our their password. And I'm gonna set this password. Boom, done. Okay. And the next thing to do is let's look at the access. You can see access. So what's the primary department where you want this agent to be working on? So let's say we're gonna put her in the maintenance department. Okay, and we're gonna add a role. So she's gonna be the senior admin of the department, and I'm gonna create this user. Well, let's look at permissions, everything done, team, everything done. Does she want to belong to any team? We have two teams created. Then we're gonna give her access to the level 2 team. Let's create it. Okay, done. Let's go to the next agent. Uh, then I'm going to create the next agent by adding a new agent. And what's going to be the name of this agent? We're going to call him John Paul. So John Paul, and we're going to create a username for John Paul. We're going to call her John underscore admin. I'm going to set password for John Paul. I'm going to set a password for John Paul. So we're going to set a password for John Paul. And how do we do that? By using our normal password, which is password 7777. So you can see it. Password 7777. Let's go. So we're going to set it. And after that, what next? We're going to give him access. So John Paul is going to be a primary member of the system administration, and he's going to have the senior admin rights. And let's look at the permission. It's all done. Team is all done. Okay, not done yet. We're going to add him to service level 1. Sorry, level 1 support team. Good. So that's all for agents. So you can see now we have basically 3 agents, including myself, John Paul, myself, and Jen. Okay, so the next thing to do is to configure users. And to configure users, we go into the agent panel. So in the agent panel, we go to users, and we're going to create users. So users are basically people who are going to create tickets and want their ticket to be resolved. So they are the end users of this platform. So we're going to add users. So our first user, we're going to call them what? We're going to give them a name. We're going to call them calendar. And I'm going to add this user basically. And I'm going to create another user. How about another user? Another user. What's going to be his name? User 1. Okay, so we'll have add user. And I'm going to call this user. Or we can call it this. So I'm going to use quick stalker. Let's say quick stalker. I'm going to give him a gmail.com. Okay, Chris@gmail.com. I'm gonna add him as a user. So I've added him now. So I have Chris Tucker. Uh, he even has he even has a Chris Tucker even has a photograph here. Okay, I didn't assign any photograph. Okay, let's go. So we have this user. Let's go have Chris Tucker, Karen Doe, and these are two users that I've added so far. Then the next thing to do is to add the service level agreement, the SLA. This basically determines the length of time it takes from opening a ticket to closing a ticket. So we're going to service level agreement, and what we do that is by manage and click SLA. So in that SLA, we're going to set up 3 SLAs. As you can see, we have one default SLA, but we're going to add a new SLA plan. So to add new SLA plan, we're going to click add new SLA plan, and what's the name of our SLA? We're going to call it service A. And our service A is going to be basically 101. And it's going to be 247. I'm going to create it. Boom. Add plan. And we'll go to the second plan. We're going to call it service 2. Service B, sorry. And we're going to give it a grace period of basically 4 hours. 4 hours. And it's going to be 247 as well. I'm going to create it. Boom. Okay, let's go to the next one. We have our new plan. And I'm going to call it service C. And it's going to be basically 8 hours. And it's going to be on weekdays. So let's do something like this. And I'm going to add that plan. Good. So our SLAs are ready. So once the SLAs are ready, the next thing I'm going to do is to configure help topics. So you can see the help topic is here open. We can see it here. All I do is just click on it. But just know that you have to navigate through manage and find a help topic. And so that's what we can see here. So already we have 4 topics here open. So we need to add about 4 more topics. So let's go add a new topic here. So let's call this business critical out age. And it's going to be a top level. And when we look at here, we're going to assign it to a department. Maybe this topic is going to be assigned to this department, the system administration, and it's going to definitely be open. And we're going to give it a high priority. And as well, the service A plan. And no, we're going to leave it at default. And we're going to assign it to change close and create topic. Let's go to the next help topic. The next help topic we're going to create is going to be, so we can see the topic we created is here is assigned to the system administration. And sorry, we're going to add new plans. And we're going to call this personal computer issue. And then this. Then here, the options, we're going to add it to maintenance. Open, definitely. Priority, normal. Or priority, we're going to call it low. And SLA plan, we're going to give it to C. So C, and I'm going to assign it to John Core. Good. Then we're going to add another help topic. And this help topic is going to be, we're going to call it equipment request. I'm going to go here. We assign it to department support, and we're gonna definitely gonna be open. Once it's created, there we have a priority of normal, and we now set SLA plan B, sub B, and assign it to Jane Close. No, assign it to Jim Paul. Or we can even assign it to level 2 team, level 2 support. So basically, all members of the level 2 support are gonna have access to this particular topic whenever a ticket is created on it. Okay, so so we're gonna go to help topics again. I guess we've added 3 help topics. Now let's go one more help topic, and we're gonna call this one password reset. And password reset, we go to the options. We can put that to maintenance. Oh no, we can call it system administration. And we call this one open. And we give it a normal priority or an emergency priority, if we like. Then we can call it a level 1. And also we can assign it to myself, or I can assign it to level 1 support. And we create it. So that is it for this video. I'm gonna stop here. What we did, we created roles, we created agents, we created departments, we configured all necessary things, all necessary areas we needed in order to use the OsTicket. So basically, we are in the admin panel, which allows you to configure all these things from roles to departments to agents to topics to SLAs and so on. So to teams and so on. So that's all for this video. I hope it's clear and straightforward. Thank you for being here, and thank you.